And welcome
Yes.
back, everyone, for episode 7 of Curse of the Vistani. We took a week break in there because other people had to help with marathons and things.
Yes.
But so 2 weeks ago when we last played, the last thing we did was have your first lair battle against a giant spider. And you guys crushed it.
Yeah, the spiders didn't get very good rolls.
They didn't do horribly, but
We
you
didn't
guys
get very
actually
good
did
rolls
really,
either.
really well. Yeah.
I was really hoping they would talk more while I could understand them, which I no longer can.
Chitter,
Sorry,
chitter, chitter.
I kept forgetting to talk for them.
It's okay.
Pretty much all they had to say was, "You look delicious. Stop attacking. You are food."
Yeah. I wonder how differently that could have gone had I cast Animal Friendship.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
I don't know if it would have worked on the
I don't know if it would have either.
It
The
definitely
boss
would have
spider.
worked on the boss.
Would
I
have
don't think.
either.
It
No, it might have worked on the
gotten
little
the
one
little
initially,
one,
though.
yeah.
No, it might have worked on the little one initially.
All right. So, you guys were traveling along the road, trying to get to the new city.
Yes.
Severed Fang, thank you for the 44-month resub.
Yay, Severed!
I'll wait for that to stop. All right. Then you stopped to rest, and you rested in a spider's den.
I
No,
cleaned
no,
out
no.
spiders. I
We
cleaned
did
out
not
spiders
rest
den
in a
now.
spider's den.
We didn't get our rest. Our rest was interrupted.
Correct.
We were going
No, he
back
said we
to
could
sleep.
continue with it. Yeah.
Right, we rested when it was cleared.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that would actually
now
make
you
sense.
can rest for the night, and then be on your way in the morning.
We did not rest in the spider's den. We rest in a previously, occupied spider's den.
All right. So you guys decide to get
Is it dawn again?
just about.
Happy
You
top.
guys decide to go
I
back
need
to
to
sleep.
roll for my charges.
Yes,
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. You keep people on watch to make sure no spiders come and attack you again. And you got a little bit of loot too from the spiders.
bleep.
Okay, so I would regain 5 charges, which
Yep.
it only has 4, so I'm back at 4.
And Aurora, Curio, Saflin, San, and Moro. All right, then you wake up the next morning feeling nice and refreshed. So if anyone has any damage, they can...
Long rest. Take long rest. Confirm.
Yeah, they can
Yes.
heal themselves.
I thought we long rested at the end.
You may have, but if you didn't, then you can do that now.
I just hadn't done the dawn check because I didn't know if it was dawn yet.
Happy top.
Apparently, I forgot to change my title.
Good job. I actually remembered this time.
Pro streamer! Totally
All right.
not.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do here in the campsite before moving on?
Is there anything we need to do here at the campsite before moving on?
We looted all the spiders already, because I know Lilia was given some venom, among other things.
Yes,
That
we
I wrote
did loot
down.
the spiders.
Yep. The leftovers of the person.
Is it worth taking some of the spider web? I don't know if spider web has any use whatsoever.
That's up to you. You did get some brittle webbing off of the...
Could spider
mama.
webbing be used to weave?
Oh yeah, spider webbing can definitely be used for stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so maybe just
Especially if
acquire some of the spider
Especially
web.
if it's the web of a giant spider.
So climb up and start cutting some off?
Yeah. if that's what you guys want to do.
Let's see, what you do is you climb up, you chop it all down from the trees so it all just falls to the ground, then you roll it up.
So go ahead and roll a nature check for collecting some web.
Okay.
I rolled some too. Although
I don't know if
mine's
that
really
rolled or
not
just
good.
pulled a finger up. Okay, it did roll. It just rolled very poorly.
Yep, me too.
Lilia and Lily.
Would
Catherine.
Nihon or someone controlling Nihon's character sheet like to roll an
I
nature
will attempt to help
check?
Lilia.
probably-
No, I will attempt to help fire Saflin. I will attempt to help Saflin because Saflin is my friend and she's all about the nature. So let's see if I get a 10.
You would
8.
probably end up
Oh,
thinking it's a young
it
boy.
sucks.
There you
But
go.
I
Actually,
helped,
you didn't do
I
that
helped
bad.
Lily. So, yeah, I know, but Lily needs to roll
Cheerio.
again. She has advantage.
Oh, does she?
Oh,
I
'Cause
was
you did
helping
the-
Saflin.
you did
Yeah,
8
I
or whatever
wasn't
it
doing
was.
it myself. I was helping
Gotcha.
her.
Oh.
so I get to roll again now?
Callan
Yeah.
does well.
Well, you
Alan
already
done
had a
good.
roll for yourself. Oh.
Darn.
Oh no. A nat
So no,
one.
so
No
you get a
good.
Nat
9.
one.
No good.
All right. So, let's see.
Callan is
With
being a good Callan
a
stick again.
12.
I need to
and a
look up how to
15.
help with skill checks to make
We're
sure it
gonna
is
go-
that for future reference.
Oh my. Well, you get 1 reel of webbing.
Man, better than nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at least something. Yeah, because
That was
Callan rolled
D8,
a
and it's
21.
nat 1. That's 2 nat 1s already in the campaign. This is not looking good.
I
Yeah.
think we're cursed
This
today. Wait, they are cursed. I'm not cursed. They are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 1 nice little ream of spider webbing. And anything else you guys are wanting to do? You got your smoldering armor and your wooden knife.
Yep. That cuts through wood like butter.
Yep.
Yeah. We probably don't need to collect wood at this moment.
No.
Probably not. All
At
right.
the next campsite, maybe, if we want to fire.
That would be helpful.
So I guess we set off again. First off, how are the horses? How were they during all of this?
The horses got a little spooked, but they're no worse for wear.
Okay. The spiders went for the human-shaped tasty treats, not the horse-shaped tasty treats. Good to know.
Just give them some nice head pats, calm them down,
Yep.
feed them an apple.
I probably would have spent my time with Speak with Animals trying to calm them down by actually talking to them also before that went away.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say you did that. So they appreciated you checking on them. It's like, oh, big spiders. Why are spiders so big?
I don't know. I don't like them either. They're gone now.
All right.
We got
I
rid of them. It's
murderized
okay.
You guys set off. To remind you guys were about here. When you set up camp.
Group skill checks.
Okay.
Cool.
So, you continue down the road on your way to Briar.
On the
And-
road again.
It's actually kind of like nice, peaceful. It kind of opens up into like less trees, nice clearing, some hills. There's really no one else on the road besides you guys. You got your glasses today. Oh, cool.
Oh, I
We
messed
need to
that
be doing perception checks to make sure we don't run into this problem again by missing obvious spider webs.
It's not and.
Definitely.
Firebutt.
Okay.
I messed that up. I
Um,
updated.
It would have been very difficult to find those spider webs even if you had looked for them because it was nighttime.
Trying to get
And
all these
spiders
rolls
are
out of the
good at
way that
hiding
are
their
cursed.
webs.
That's
and
what's
most
going
of the
on.
spider webs were up above you too.
Okay, I rolled an 18 on perception. So I think I got rid of the cursed rolls.
All right. So
Or you just used your only good one for the game.
let's
Right,
not
so-
think that way.
with an 18 perception, as you're traveling down the road, there's pretty much no one there. But over to your right, you do see a night like up on top of the hill. You can barely see them. It looks like there's a nice couple having a picnic.
Good way to keep it PG.
Couple on the hill.
Is it Jack and Jill?
I don't know what their names are.
So you could go over to them if you want, or you can just continue down the road and ignore them.
Wave and continue.
Well,
Mile and wave, boys. Mile and wave.
Yeah,
I mean,
would
how many people are we trying to find?
Group?
A large group.
Well,
from what
here's
I
a
No,
question.
The two that
It's
ran
supposed
from
to be-
us.
No, the information said it was a lone one. So
A lone one near Briar. But here's a
Yeah.
question: Can we use a perception roll to see if we can recognize them? Like, they're
Sure.
sitting around a
Perception-
fire?
You can roll. They're not around a fire. It's daytime, so
Oh,
they can see you
okay.
trying to-
We're seeing them on
Having a
top of a
picnic on
hill
the
from
hill.
a distance of some sort.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I'm sure
if
we
you
would
were to try and see if you could recognize them from here, you would roll perception with disadvantage.
Now I'm sure
Unless
we
you
could
already
maybe.
have advantage, in which case it would be a normal roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Our best distance
no.
viewer is Son, isn't it?
Son's gonna have disadvantage already because it's in the
Yep, I got
daytime.
the sun in my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
She does not do good with perception rolls.
Because my
during the day.
thought would be if we could maybe recognize the clothing, because the Vistani have recognizable clothing, correct?
Yeah, they typically do.
I could always jump on Morrow and run over.
Okay, so I had
You
a
could jump on
13 at disadvantage.
Oh, that's a nice roll.
Well, at disadvantage.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yep.
How to just do that again?
Just
Just
roll
roll
it again right now.
Yeah. For future, you can control and click for disadvantage, or shift click for advantage.
Or you can
Alright, so
actually,
we'll
on
take the
Beyond
15.
20.
We'll take the 15 for that since that was your second.
Yeah,
roll.
you roll twice and take the lowest.
Yep.
Ow. Okay.
So we'll do 22 and 15, so 15 is the lower.
Yeah, you can also key
Still not
behind your
bad.
advantage disadvantage if you go to the D&D Beyond character sheet and you click on the Beyond 20 thing at the top. You can tell it disadvantage, normal, or advantage and just click it to activate it for the next roll, and then you just turn it off.
Okay, how?
At the top of your character sheet, you can hover over Beyond 20 and select disadvantage, normal, or advantage.
Okay.
I clicked the right thing the
Um,
first time for Callum, but not the second.
Yeah, that's why mine rolled with 2 immediately. That's how I did it.
I'm totally confused.
Oh, here, I'll roll for.
Let me look at Banana String.
I'll roll for Aurora.
I expect swish because I'm trying to help. Okay, click
Sweet.
the X
On what? The disadvantage?
to
Control.
close the hotkey manager.
Is this? Oh, this thing?
Hover
Right.
over Beyond 20. No, don't click it,
So,
just hover over it.
Aurora
This is
got
all
a
I get.
19. Aurora got a 19 with disadvantage.
Oh, yours isn't showing proper then.
Yeah.
All right, so with Aurora's 19, that's going to be decent enough to be able to see what these people look like, or at least their clothing. So
Just have to remember.
when he's looking, he can tell that this couple both have beaks. They are kangaroo.
Ooh.
Okay, they're not who we're looking for.
Yep, we can leave them alone.
Hi, Matt Man.
All right.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, but they might have info.
Sure, we can ask.
I sent you a picture, Banana.
So that it is a decent trek away from they're not like right next to you guys. So you guys are like right here right now, and they're like up here on these hills. So
There are proper
it would probably
ways
take you 10 minutes to get to them.
There are
How-
proper ways, man, to convert old characters now.
What about if I jump on the back of Morrow and me and Morrow go over?
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
I just want to give some context and information. What would you do if you were setting off having a nice picnic with your partner and suddenly you see a direwolf charging at you?
A dire and a drow, no less.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think they would probably think they were about to be accosted or robbed. So,
Just wanted to point that out there. How far away are they?
About a 10 minutes walk. Or if she was
And we
riding
have
on-
clear sight?
Yeah, you have clear
That
sight.
was for shits and giggles. I was testing something. Okay,
Yell
we're
at
good.
them. Let them know you're coming and why.
Hey, we want to talk.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What?
I mean, it's clear sign. See, now they expect you.
Okay.
looking at my cantrips here to see if there's anything I can do before that point, but I don't think so.
You've got illusion, right?
So
Yeah, I have minor illusion. I can create
Can't
a
you do the
sound
booming
within
sound?
range, but I can't make it be.
Wait, why are we making a booming sound?
To try and to yell at them so that they can hear better. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh.
Just create a
Could
sound
you-
off in the distance to be like, "Hey, we're gonna come up and talk to you if that's okay."
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe just get Morrow to howl, but that doesn't sound like a good idea in my head after I
It
thought
sounds
of it.
more threatening.
Did
Yeah.
I just want to clarify something. Did you yell at them already?
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Okay. So they see you guys now. They know you're there. Are you heading towards them?
Yep.
Sure.
At least.
Who all is heading towards them? Everyone or just a couple people?
Well, I'm staying at the carriage.
I
Me and
will
Mara.
travel with y'all because I can minor illusion for an image of the people that we're looking for on a very small scale.
I'll put
I'll
Lilia.
All right. So
Not Lilia.
you start
Saffron.
heading towards them.
go with them, I
And as you
guess.
start getting closer, you see the hurriedly start packing up their picnic.
Oh. We disturbed their picnic, you guys.
They look like they're like hurrying to try and pack everything up.
They're ready to leave.
Yeah.
Do
Can
you keep
I
going?
can I call out and say we just want to ask if you've seen someone and see if that helps? I can roll persuasion if you need me to.
We mean you no harm. Yells.
Yeah, roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Hopefully I'm not still cursed. Okay,
Well,
not great.
What's the range on your friendship
What about?
spell?
We're just
Charm
looking for
person?
some people.
It's 30 feet.
That's
far
far
away.
enough.
Okay.
Just like skid to a halt.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop moving.
What do you want?
We're looking for someone.
They sound like they're afraid.
They would be with a direwolf running at them.
They would
Yeah.
be because of their race, too.
Yeah.
We
I'm
haven't
going
seen
to-
anyone.
I'm going to use minor illusion.
Why wouldn't you probably freak them out?
Really? Like, I'm not gonna put it near them. Because I was just gonna do a small depiction of the Vistani and be like, "Have you seen anyone
Dressed like
that
this.
looks like this?"
Do we still have
Yeah.
the picture? Because I ripped that picture out of the book.
Yeah,
Well-
we should still have the picture. If
A
you
little
have
bit
it.
far away, though, to show them the
That's
little
a
bitty
picture
picture.
of a generic Vistani. I think she was going to do.
of the actual
I can
people.
create an image no longer than a 5-foot cube, so I can make a small version.
Okay.
You
Of the
could
person.
make a large version of their head.
Yeah.
You saw the woman.
Of their faces.
So,
Yeah.
as you guys are talking back and forth to each
They're
other,
leaving.
trying to decide what to do, there's a male and a female Kenku, and the male kind of like puts his arm out in front of the female one and kind of like puts her behind him, and then he starts like inching towards you guys.
I wonder if we sat down. This is going to sound weird,
Sit
but
down
if we
to be
sat
non-threatening.
down to be
Yeah.
non-threatening.
Yeah.
Nana,
gonna say
you have read my
upset.
mind there.
Yeah. Look like a smaller target.
You said you're looking for someone?
Yeah, we're looking for some people, and we're wondering if you may have seen them.
What kind of people? I haven't seen anyone all day.
Do you mind if I project an image right here to show you what we're looking for?
I
It
guess.
does no harm to you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Minor Illusion and create a representation of the people we're looking for.
No, never seen anyone like that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Enjoy your picnic.
Sorry we
stand up
disturbed
to
you. We
walk
really
away.
didn't mean to.
That all you wanted?
Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
We're so
You're
sorry
not
we
gonna
disturbed
attack
you.
us?
Oh, no.
Why would we do that? That'd be mean.
Can I reach into my bag and see if I've got like a bit of food that I can give him as a sorry?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll give him a little bit of food to say sorry.
So you reach into your bag and pull out what do you pull out? Some bread or
Trail rations. Trail rations.
Rations?
Rations taste terrible, though. Why would
Yeah,
you
I know.
do that?
Why don't we give them some of our
some
fruit
food?
that we were given from the market people? Or
I
did
don't.
we eat that all?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll give him some fruit.
All right. So you pull out some fruit. How are you getting it to them?
I would just say leave it in a pile on the ground and like bow and walk back slowly.
Yeah, like we have extra sacks and things that we could pull from if we need to, but
and say like, we're so sorry for bothering you. We really did not mean to scare you. Thank you so much for your help. We'll leave you be now.
So you put the fruit on the ground.
And walk away.
This is fresh fruit from
Back away.
Rockford, and then you back away back to your stuff.
Yep.
As soon as you get a good distance away, he inches towards the fruit, picks it up off the ground, and hurries back to his gal pal.
And then I'll wave and be like, "Thank you again!" Just yelling really loudly.
And as you guys walk away, they do not take their eyes off you.
That's fine.
They're watching to make sure.
They're frightened. They want to make sure we don't change our mind.
Right. All right.
We're not bad. We swear.
Yeah, just stop talking to them so that they don't think we're yelling at them, and just keep moving. Just move on. That's gonna speak louder.
So you guys move on. They are out of sight now, and they go about their picnic. You guys keep going. You don't really encounter much of anyone else for the entire rest of the day. It starts getting late into the evening. You guys are about here.
Just outside town,
wanna
thereabouts.
set up
Across
camp?
the river. First things first, perception check around the camp to make sure we're not setting ourselves up for being ambushed in the middle of the night, or we're not setting up in an area that's trapped for game.
Is this
Where are you setting up camp?
Well, I guess we'll have to find a place to set up camp.
This is a nice wide open area. There's no trees, nothing. It's a big field on both sides. There's a couple of trees that you can see on the left side, but the right side is like perfectly clear.
I
And
would
it would be
probably say go
a nice
closer to the
20-minute walk
trees.
to either of those trees.
20-minute walk
How-
to a tree?
Yeah, you guys have already passed. You're like right here.
How
here.
close are we to the river?
Yeah, I'd like to camp on the river if possible.
Yeah, if we can camp on the riverbank.
So you guys.
Or at least
The river's
there.
gonna be a couple more hours before you get to it.
You said we were here, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of estimating
Okay,
your
fair
distances here.
enough.
It is not accurately to scale.
Yeah, it is not accurate to scale.
My honest thought would be to try and backtrack to a tree so at least San can have some height in her lookout
Okay.
while we're...
I was just gonna sit on top of the carriage.
Yeah,
Oh, that works too.
I mean, we want the carriage guarded too, so.
Mhm.
So my guess is then just pull off to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, is we
Okay.
having normal rolls or do I get an advantage roll because it's starting to get dark?
Yeah, what kind of rolls?
You can roll normal perception roll. So no disadvantage, no advantage.
Me
Yeah.
too?
And I'm gonna tell
everyone
San to wake me up in 2 hours and I'll take the next watch.
Not the greatest roll.
Like, I think paired watches work out pretty well for us. I think that's how we might want to keep doing it. So, San has Morrow.
Yeah, I've got Morrow and I've got Callan. So
Yeah.
Hopefully there's
Callan's
no more
probably gonna
girlish
work on stuff.
shrieks in the night. this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Well, Callan's gonna
Callan.
be sat by the fire and I'm sat on top of the carriage, so I'll leave Morrow
Okay.
next to Callan just in case.
I think just in case of things happening, I would probably be best to pair off with either Firedale or Nihon's character for the night since heals, and then since Lily has heals, pair off with the other.
Let's
Works
see.
for me.
So
Just in
Aurora
case.
gets a 21 on his perception.
Okay, so we're rolling everyone's perception for watches now?
I figure everyone's looking out for while you're
Make
setting
sure
up
we're
camp.
not going to walk
Oh,
into
this is
another
before
trap.
watches. Okay. This is
Yeah.
for initial
This
camp
is-
Yeah,
setting.
to make sure we're
Yeah.
not setting up
Whoop,
somewhere where
Wrong
we're gonna...
trait. Hold on. There we go.
Well, that's an awesome roll.
Yeah, the persuasion would have been great, but it's not useful.
Yep.
Let's
So
see.
instead, I have a terrible perception. So there
We
we go.
got investigation to
Callan sees nothing.
instead of looking out for things, I actually want to search the area for things.
Yeah, like any
You want to search the area
snakes.
for things?
Yeah,
Maybe
We're
deadly
Okay.
field,
snakes,
So
spiders.
So-
just
what-
in case
One's
there's
distracted
something.
looking for
What-
flowers.
Yeah, you find some flowers with an 8.
Okay.
What kind of things were you looking for?
Poison
to see if there
spiders,
was
poison
signs of
snakes.
anybody else that might have been here,
Okay.
that type of thing.
Alrighty.
14.
So with those rolls, you see a nice open field. Nothing looks out of place. It looks fairly safe.
Kinka has derailment question for Papa to be.
Okay.
Kinka says, how is Melody? How is Baby?
How's Melody? How's Baby? They are both good. We are officially 1 week until the due date. As
So,
of today.
anytime.
Yeah,
Woo!
so Baby could come anytime.
Hopefully not while doing D&D.
So anticipate postponing D&D. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys set up camp. You go on your watches.
I'll curl
Everything
up
looks
for
safe?
sleep under the carriage.
I was curious if she popped already. She has not popped yet. Stealth. What are you
Yeah,
stealth?
I'm
crouching under
I'm
the carriage.
curling up for sleep under the carriage. Yeah.
Okay,
Can I sleep in the back of the carriage? Is there room for that?
sure.
Should be. It's
Uh,
had
with
all
your
this
10
going
stealth, Firedale, you have a leg sticking out.
It's got to be the fluffy tail.
Or a
I
fluffy
can't
tail,
control it.
Your whole body is under except for your fluffy tail, which is wagging outside.
I'm just
Perfectly
gonna
visible.
look over the side of the carriage and tell Morrow to shove his tail back in.
I guess
Alright.
I'll curl up on the
to
side
hand
somewhere
out a
with.
bardic inspiration to San, who has first watch, before I go to sleep.
I
Alright.
guess I'll curl
Just
up
in
on the
case.
side and just
It gets
snuggle
wasted
up with Luna.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Alright. What are you
Inspiration?
guys' passive perceptions?
12. It's your passive
Pass.
wisdom.
It's 10 plus whatever your wisdom score is. On your character sheet, you'll see it on the left side.
It's
Okay,
under
mine's-
saving throws. Yeah.
mine's
15?
13.
And
I know
mine's
Morrow's is
14.
15.
Alright.
Mine's 15?
Mine's a 12.
Morrow's is 15.
Alright. Yeah, just curious. Alright, so the night goes
Me-
off without a hitch, and it is now morning.
Okay, I thought he was gonna do something then.
We might have
I
noticed
was
something
gonna-
cool had it been high enough, but nothing in danger, I guess. Immediately.
Long rest confirmed.
Alright, so you all long rested.
Yep.
Anyone
Don't
gonna make
treat
breakfast
Melody's
or
belly button like
eating
a turkey
rations?
timer.
You guys gonna try like making any breakfast, or are you just eating rations from your bags?
We still got
I'll
fruit
think-
and stuff.
Yeah, we still have
I'll
fruit
work
and
on my
stuff.
trail rations.
Forgotten, I set a hunting trap when we bedded down after the spiders last time.
You
Did that even have anything happen? Did any animals go into it?
We'll say it caught a spider in the night.
Okay.
So we probably have an extra spider in Lily's sack.
Yeah. It
Noted.
didn't get any other animals because they all were steering clear of the area because they know it's a spider's den.
I didn't say you said that. I said that.
What?
What B-Top said.
Like a turkey timer?
And those, I think they're kind of modeled after a snare or bear trap, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it's multi-used or not.
If it's like a bear trap type of thing, then, or a snare, yeah, those would be reusable.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of rope or stone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I would have recovered it
Wood.
so I could set it again during the night. That's just
Right.
a consistent thing I'm going to do to try to get us additional protein for the morning.
I forgot to read my book, but then again, we didn't. I don't think we set up a fire.
did
So
you? Yeah, there was a fire.
okay, can I say I would have read my book for the night?
Yeah.
And
Go
what
ahead.
was I rolling for it before?
Nature. I
No, it
believe.
was medicine, I think.
Yeah, medicine. You're right.
Medicine, yeah.
Nature or medicine, whichever one you want.
Yeah, Kinko was the one that said like a turkey timer.
Okay.
B-Top.
Yeah. So I would have set my trap again. Did I come up with anything this morning?
You got a nice groundhog.
So I'll show the group, hey, I caught some game.
Morrow
Head
was
up
gonna,
for
like, perk
breakfast?
up and be like, food? Who wants to have a go at cooking it?
I mean,
Stew.
it's a single groundhog. I can't imagine that they have too much meat to go around on them. So
I was thinking
Stew.
of giving it to Morrow and Luna.
yeah, I was probably gonna offer it tomorrow and Luna.
No,
Sounds good.
probably don't need to cook it then.
Yeah, definitely don't need to cook it then. I would just say maybe chop it in half and
Enjoy.
Okay, so you give them both to Mora and Luna.
I'll nibble on my
And-
rations. And
You
a
guys
Yeah,
few
can-
fruit.
we have rations. We're outside of a town almost. We'll get to the town today probably.
Plus, we still have fruit.
Yeah, we still have our fruit. The pocket bacon is unfortunately, if not gone, probably going.
I don't know what we did with the fish.
What fish?
Didn't they give us a fish?
Somebody went fishing.
It's in
No,
the
I think we got-
airtight baggie.
I think we
The
got
bag
it
of
from-
holding is not preservative. Just throwing that out there.
I think we got it from the market.
Yeah, we got
That
it from
fish
the
is
market
going
people.
bad.
and just so you guys
Then
are
we
aware,
probably would have eaten that yesterday.
Yeah, we would have eaten it yesterday.
but just so you guys are aware, like in the mornings, if you guys are like out in the wild cooking your own meal, or even in a town somewhere cooking your own meal, I'll have you roll and if you get a good enough roll, you might get like a bonus for the day
Okay.
if the meal's
Okay.
good enough.
Well, can I do a survival or an investigation check to try to actually go hunt for food or forage
It's survival.
for the
That would
morning?
be
Yeah,
survival.
for foraging survival.
I can't guarantee it'll be a good roll, but
I got a 14.
With a
it's definitely
6,
not.
With a 6, you find a
I'll try.
berry bush and get a few berries off of it, but it's mostly picked clean already.
Fair.
With a 14 and 15, you guys find a couple more groundhogs. So 2 more groundhogs.
Okay, now we
found
can
the
cook
den.
them.
But to catch them, no, I'm kidding.
I mean, that would be another survival check, if anything, probably.
Yep. Yeah.
That would be sending Morrow after him.
Like, it would be investigation to
wouldn't
look
bite.
for tracks, survival to actually do the
Right.
thing.
Could
No,
I
it's a
not just
survival
tell Luna to catch it?
with hunting. Yeah.
Okay.
You could.
Callan stick fetch.
Yeah, you guys were hunting, so yeah, you caught 2 more groundhogs. So if you want to cook those up, you can,
And
or you
what
can
would
save them for
we
later.
roll
I'd
for
throw the
cooking?
I'd throw 2
That
of
would
them in
be survival.
We need to roll to make sure we don't burn it to crap.
Yeah, like if you get a nat 1, then it's
There you go.
charred to a crisp.
I can cook.
18, that's a pretty good roll.
I did pretty
Unlike
good too.
my real life self, my character can cook.
All right, so with a great meal like that, you made a nice like little stew for the morning, groundhog stew. Threw a couple of the fruit pieces in there too.
Some of the
Couple herbs you
berries
found on the
that
ground.
were
Yeah, the
found.
berries.
And
It,
enough
it
to share
tasted
with everyone.
absolutely delicious. Yeah, enough to share with everyone.
Okay. I'm a good cook apparently.
So,
I
yeah,
mean, we
so
both rolled really high between the 2 of us.
with that
'Cause I
really
got
good
an-
meal,
I got an 18.
We were
I will
awesome
give you
cooks together
guys-
then.
Yes.
all of you get to a D4 that you can add to any of your checks.
Attacks or saving throws.
Foodic
So-
inspiration.
Yeah.
Essentially,
basically
we're
the
inspired,
inspiration.
yeah.
It wouldn't be for an attack roll, but you like to. Sorry.
Like
Check
for a
or-
skill check?
You could use it to hit, but not for the attack damage.
Yeah, the only reason you can do it for attack damage is for mine because that's a special trait that I have.
Right. So if you were rolling investigation,
A D20.
then you could add it if you want, or if you were rolling to charm someone and it didn't quite get as high as you wanted, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And that lasts
So
for
a
the day.
1d4 for the day.
Yep, 1d4 for the
Yeah.
day, all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my bardic inspiration, I'm assuming stacks on top of that because that's actually
Yes.
a d6.
Yep, it was
So.
stacked on top.
Okay.
All right.
Noted.
So you guys clean up camp and are heading out?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. So you head out, keep going down. A couple hours down the road, you come to a bridge. And there's actually a small crowd of people on this side of the river on the bridge.
Oh no, there's a toll.
It's a troll bitch.
Troll or troll?
Troll.
Why not both?
Okay. Do we roll a perception check to see if we
It's
can
a
figure out what's
troll
going on?
bridge.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's
Do you
try
guys
to
want
see
roll
what's
perception,
happening.
or do you want to go up and ask someone?
Well, I'd like to see
Are you
if we
trying
could
to see
figure it
what's
out
happening before you
first.
get there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be perception.
I'd like to investigate the people that are milling about.
I
See
did
if
not
there's
bad.
anything like if it's clear if they're well off, if they're like kind of thing. Like, do they look like normal
Right.
townsfolk that would normally be granted entry? Or do they look like
All right,
tourists?
so with those rolls, those are actually really good rolls. They do look like townsfolk type people.
Okay.
And there is someone on the bridge standing in the center of it.
It's not a very tall bridge. She doesn't have to worry about jumping. I know that sounds really bad. I just realized that after I said
And
it.
you can tell the river is like kind of fast paced here.
Okay, so no
So-
crossing the river without crossing the bridge
Yep.
easily.
Yeah. So it's not like you can just wade across it. It
So
would
what
take
do
some
we
doing
see of
just
the
crossing
person?
off the bridge. Do you guys want to get closer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
You said we see a person. What do we see?
You see. Let's see. With a 20, yeah, you see what looks to be. Let me just double check my notes to make sure I tell you the right thing. Let's see.
While this is going on, I'm gonna kind of move off to the side a little bit and start playing my lute and do a performance.
Okay, so you see a bugbear.
What the
What?
heck is a bugbear?
And I'm doing a performance, if I'm not interrupted, with the intent of doing an enthralling performance.
Okay.
What the heck is a bugbear?
I'm getting linked for.
So a bugbear is a sort of cousin to the goblin. Let me see if I can pull something.
It's the immediate charm rolls.
There you go. That is a bugbear.
Now, luckily, Beyond has a display in VTT that will send
Yep.
it there.
Yep. So it's kind of like an aggressive version of a goblin cousin.
Okay.
What the hell?
I have a feeling we're
Yeah.
gonna need your charm.
That's why I'm trying to do a performance out the gate and charm him immediately before even talking. That's my intent.
Nice roll.
That is a big boy.
Okay.
So I start performing.
So you just start performing out of the blue. You don't talk
Ye-
to anyone beforehand. You just
Be like,
go
I'm
up
gonna
behind him and start
try
playing.
to calm this crowd a little bit, and I start playing.
All right. So an 18 performance. That's pretty good.
And she can cast her spell while doing it.
Yep. So you're gonna cast
Enthralling performance. Yep.
All right.
So I get to
Lots of
pick
dick.
3 creatures that watched and listened to me perform for 1 minute. So I have to not be interrupted, and they have to actively listen to the performance.
Okay. So perform
Like,
for at least
it's
1
a
minute,
really
you
long
can
stat
inspire
block, but that's
wonder
essentially what it is.
in the audience by singing, reciting a poem, or dancing.
They make a wisdom saving throw,
Yeah, it's a DC 13.
but she gets to pick which 3 targets.
All right.
Because my DC is a
Saving
13 on
throw.
that.
All right. So I assume the bugbear is one of your chosen ones.
That would be one of my chosen targets, yes.
All right. He rolls a 3 on his wisdom saving throw. So what does this make him do?
He idolizes her.
Charmed for 1 hour.
She is the best thing since non-sliced bread.
I have effectively charmed it.
Okay. So it's basically the same thing as being charmed. Or be charmed by you. Okay.
Right. The only difference is that if they succeed on their throw, they have no idea that I tried to charm it. So if I had failed, there were no repercussions.
And this one lasts an hour, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
the
1
other
hour, or if
also?
it takes any damage if
Yeah,
I
think
attack it, or
normal
if
timing
it
lasts for-
witnesses me attacking or damaging any of its allies.
Oh, I thought the other one lasted 10 minutes.
I thought the other
No,
one
they're
lasted
they're
an
all
hour.
an hour.
All right, so you cast this performance, and 2 people from the crowd.
I would have said if anybody looked aggressive, I would have tried to grab them.
Here, give me 1 second. Here is what you guys see. So you can pick a couple of them and the bugbear to enthrall.
I'm assuming the rest are not aggressive.
Yeah, the townspeople are not aggressive towards you guys whatsoever.
We
Okay,
don't
then
know
I
if
probably
he
wouldn't
is.
have targeted anyone. I can charm 3. I don't think I have to pick 3.
Okay. All right.
So I would just pick the bugbear and leave the rest alone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to a number equal to my charisma modifier, so I can choose any up to 3.
All right. So you just choose the bugbear.
Yep.
All right. So you play this beautiful performance. What's the instruments that you're using?
The lute.
The lute. You play this
Mhm.
beautiful performance on your lute, and it with an 18, it was astounding. You even caught the attention of all the folk over there, and they kind of pull up to listen to
Yeah,
you as
they
well.
still get the benefit of the performance. They just don't get charmed.
Right. There's a couple kids there.
They get properly charmed instead of magically.
Instead of magically charmed.
Even
yeah.
the cattle there come to listen to you
Nice.
with an 18. And the bugbear hears it and he goes, "Oh my god! Oh my god, you're so good! Oh! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing!
Well, aren't you the sweetest?
Oh, I love you!"
We're so lucky to have you in our party. Your music is wonderful.
Where would you be standing, Saflin?
I probably would have been off to the side of the bridge, not right in front of it.
Like right
go ahead and
here?
put yourself
Yeah, she
where-
did mention
wherever you'd
off
be.
to the side.
Yeah, I did move off to the side, so I wasn't blocking path. So
Alright,
let me.
so there you go.
Yeah, like that.
Alright,
That way,
so-
if people want to funnel in while he's distracted, they can.
Yeah, so
I'll stand beside her with Luna.
So he comes up to you. He's enthralled, and the rest of them do, in fact, take this opportunity to just squish by.
Slide on past.
Single file line.
And they just flee to the other side.
And off and away.
They, you can tell they've probably been blocked here for a while from how they
Yep.
booked it.
Yep. I figured that was probably the case, and they can put in a good word ahead of us.
Mhm. All right.
Yep.
So you still don't know what was going on, other
So
than
what
he
brings
was
you
blocking it.
here? Yeah.
I know. I was tolling the bridge. You're so pretty. Oh, I love you.
She's
You
a
think you can
wonderful
let us by without a toll just this once?
Oh, sure. Anything for you. With a beautiful performance like that.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
I was just gonna
Nope.
say that we're so lucky to have you. You play such beautiful music, and see if we could get him to say anything else. Just make him want a little bit.
Just let him gush.
Yes, he continues to gush at you. How long are you letting him do this for?
A few
Well, I
minutes.
want us to be across that bridge and clear before this charm wears off, so.
Mm-hmm. Right. Give me 1 second. I forgot to grab my water.
Okay.
Nudge, nudge, poke, poke to Saflin. Ask him if he's doing this for him or for the country or
For the
kingdom.
village.
Yeah.
So, what's the toll for?
All right,
You have
When
to wait till
Meteor comes
gets
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
when
What
he
was the
gets
question?
back.
What was the
So,
question?
what's the toll for?
Just because I can, you know. I mean, they expect it of me anyways, so might as well give them what they want.
Yeah, people can be so
Oh, you're
judgmental.
amazing. You're so pretty.
And
Is
I'll
it weird?
unwrap one of the flowers from my horn and, like, try to tie it into his fur gently.
Oh, Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I love it. I'll cherish it forever. He continues to gush for a bit. I'd say about 20 minutes have passed.
All right. Well, he's already given permission for us to pass him without paying the toll, so I will make my goodbyes and be like, "It was so nice meeting you."
Oh, wonderful meeting you too.
Thank you so much for letting us cross.
So onward, ho.
My pleasure.
Yep, crossing.
Hopefully,
Did they
Speed up.
know?
Can I
Did
say
they
that?
know that you charmed them for this
No.
one?
No, they don't know. She said.
Well, if
Oh, really?
if they fail, they
It
don't
doesn't
know.
say anything about if they were successfully charmed. I'm assuming it's the same rules, which means they will know.
I would assume, I would assume the same rules.
Okay.
They don't know if they succeed the check.
Okay.
Whereas charm person is more overt. They would know I tried to charm them even if it failed.
So should
Gotcha.
I say, hopefully we meet you again and you can have another wonderful performance?
You can say that. Oh, I'm coming with you guys. You're awesome.
No, I think maybe you should wait here for us and kind of keep the
No.
bridge safe so nobody follows us.
Nah, no one's here now. I'm gonna follow you guys. You're so awesome. I love you.
I think you have a groupie now. I don't think Grimly's going to be
He's gonna
happy.
stick right next to you.
Charm should have made it. Should have made him more likely to listen to me, but I guess not. All right. I mean, he'll hinder anyone who opposes me until it wears off. And then we may have a fight on our hand. I kind of don't want that fight on our hands in the village. That seems bad.
You won't get to the village before it wears off.
Okay.
All right, so do you guys continue on with him following?
Do we have a choice?
I mean, you could try to stop him right here if you wanted.
Can you persuade him to stay?
I tried. He was having none of it. Unless you want me to roll persuasion specifically. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah,
with the
I don't.
seven-
I
with the seven,
did
he's
not
sticking with
succeed
you.
with a 7.
He's
No.
sticking with you.
If only I had advantage because he's charmed.
Sure, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay.
They do
It's
idolize
probably
you.
not going to make a difference. It doesn't.
7!
It makes 0 difference.
7. It's a 7.
The dice have decided.
All right. So you guys continue on
Wait,
your
did
way.
that actually roll advantage? That looks the exact same.
Yeah,
no,
that was the second roll.
I rolled twice.
She rolled twice.
Got it.
Yeah,
I didn't
both rolls
do
she
roll
got a
with
7.
advantage. I got permission for advantage after the first roll, so I just rolled again.
Okay, makes sense.
The dice just decided that I was going to roll 2.
All right.
Or actually, hold on. Yeah, I rolled 3 both times. That's what it was. I have
If
a
they're
+4.
already implied sleight ass, does this mean it's possible to charm weak-minded creatures to battle for you?
They will
Only
not
if they're already
attack if they would
prone.
not.
Yeah.
They won't attack if they're
Don't
not
they-
already prone to violence.
I thought they
Right.
had to be humanoid for you to charm them, though.
He is
They do.
humanoid. Yeah. Yeah, so
Yes.
you couldn't charm like spiders
spider.
or anything like that. Yeah. But a bugbear is humanoid.
Also, enthralling performance specifically says creatures.
Oh.
The
Well,
actual
humanoids.
listing.
Yeah, humanoid. But bugbear is humanoid.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
I usually won't suggest charm if it's not humanoid. I would go straight for animal friendship.
All right. So you guys continue on your way with a bugbear in tow.
At least for the next 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And about 40 minutes later, he starts kind of rubbing his head a little and like,
Speed up
you
a bit.
okay?
what? You charmed me.
You really seem to like my music.
Oh, yeah, it was good music. Oh, but
I'm sorry, I can't help it sometimes. It's hard to turn off.
That was on purpose. You can't charm on accident. But whatever. It's probably for the better anyways.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, move on.
Yeah, pretty much. If he's not going to attack us, we're going to move on. We're not going to fight him.
Are you leaving?
We're
Yeah,
headed
we
to
kind
town.
of need. Yeah, we need to move on. We have some people that we're trying to find. They were really mean.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Darn it.
What?
You know, while you had him charmed, you should have asked, because he was at the main path between where we were
I
and
mean,
where
we
we're
could
going.
ask him now. He might still answer. He doesn't seem hostile at the moment.
So
We
ask
could.
him.
So you start heading away, then you turn back to ask him?
Well, I never walked away.
Okay.
After he became uncharmed, I tried to do damage control. Unsuccessfully, but I tried.
He kind of goes off to the side and sits down on a large rock, kind of like head in hands. So you ask him?
Yeah, be like,
What do you ask him?
hey, we're trying to follow these people because they laid a curse on us. My mom doesn't recognize me anymore. I pull out the pity card immediately.
Oh,
Oh, that's so sad.
She doesn't remember me.
Mom doesn't remember you?
She was gonna call me every day since I left home, and I tried to call her because she didn't check in, and she doesn't know who I am anymore, and I don't know what to do.
I wish I had a mom.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that, but just like
So you said you showed him a picture?
If I have a picture to show him, yes, I would ask for the picture of the people I'm looking for and show them.
why don't you do the illusion?
I could. The illusion was more. I mean, I could do either one. Yeah, I'll do the illusion. That's fine. It's a cantrip.
Okay. Bugbear plays reverse. All right, so you
Right.
show the illusion and the picture. You can do both.
Well,
so
the illusion would be the specific pair we're looking for. The picture is just relatively how they dress.
Right.
Yeah.
So the illusion would be slightly more accurate as to who we're looking for.
Okay, so he takes a look at them. I guess.
You happen to recognize these people at all?
Let's see. So I rolled for him.
Ouch.
He rolls a 5.
Doesn't sound likely.
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
I don't really go around people all that often.
Have you
They don't
seen
really
anybody
like
who
me.
wears the same kind of clothes recently?
No, like I said, they all kind of steer clear from me. That I can be kind of intimidating.
Like a really nice guy.
You know, I am. I'm a really nice guy. But they don't care. They just see me all scruffly and scary, and so they expect scary things from me.
No, I really am sorry about charming you. I just knew that they looked really scared, and I didn't want one of them to decide that they were scared enough to attack you, because that's really mean.
Yeah.
So I just figured it'd be better to just let them go.
I was so fed up of them treating me that way, so I thought I'd give them what they wanted. So I became the scary guy who has a toll on the bridge. It's not really what I wanted. I just want some friends.
What do you want to do?
I like picking flowers.
I really like flowers too.
Perfect match for Salad.
And I point to the one that I tied into his fur and be like, these are some that I actually picked at home. before I left.
Oh, those are beautiful. What flower? So one's from home, you said. Okay.
Yes.
So it's
I was
not the
making sure if you were
Dreamlily.
showing him the
Poison
poison
ones.
flowers.
Not the poison flowers, no. Specifically the pretty ones I brought from home.
Okay. Oh, those are gorgeous. Then he reaches into this like sack that he has on his hip and pulls out a really like tri-colored flower that he found. This one's my favorite.
Oh, that is pretty.
I found it yesterday.
Where'd you find it?
Oh, just in the forest somewhere.
That's really cool. I'll have to go looking for flowers there later on our way out, maybe.
Here, would you like it?
Are you sure I can have this?
Yeah. For a fellow flower enthusiast, sure.
I'm
Will you
wondering
tie
if.
it on my horn for me?
Oh,
Oh, sure.
that's so
So
cute.
he ties the stem around your horn.
I'm wondering if I would recognize that flower. With
Well,
my,
you'll
like-
have plenty of time to investigate it now. It's
Yeah.
on me.
I'm
She
wondering
did
if you could
say
show
she
us.
has trouble turning the charm off.
I'm wondering
Yep.
if he could show us where he, or show us maybe on a map where he found them. I'm wondering if they could be used for.
Said it was in the forest nearby, so I don't know how much more specific we would get.
Yeah. Oh, I've never really seen any others like this before.
Oh, darn
This
it.
one was like all by itself too.
I think we need
Thank
to
you
preserve
so
this one.
much for sharing this for me.
I think it might be a hybrid
That's really cool.
because there were
Flowers can
other-
do so many cool things.
Yeah, there were other flowers that were like it's like purple and yellow with a little bit of red on it. There was another purple flower and a yellow flower not too far from each other. So I think they might have
They might have combined?
and made this one. But it was the only
Oh,
one I
that's so
saw.
cool.
So yeah. So it sounds like it's not any sort of like super special thing, but just like kind of a
Really beautiful thing.
yeah, beautiful. Was there an evil cackle after the statement or a lively giggle?
For those who cannot see the Roll20 chat, when this conversation started, Firedale said that I need to start charging for therapy lessons, and I said in all caps, I will befriend the world.
Yep.
Oh.
Although I do not think Grimley is going to be pleased about this new fan you have.
Oh,
He's a nice guy. Grimley's a nice guy. I think
I
it'll
wasn't
be
saying that out loud, by the way.
yeah. How rude of me. I never introduced myself. I'm Luther.
Hey, Luther, I'm Saflin.
Nice to meet you, Saflin.
And I start pointing out the rest of the group and introducing everybody.
It's so nice to meet all of you.
I
Finally,
whip
some
my tail.
people who don't run away from me. Oh,
Is it weird that I
You
think
guys-
Saflin would mention that she gets that a lot too because of her race?
I mean, you're right.
you could mention that.
So
You guys have really made my day.
I'm so glad.
Oh.
It's really good to meet
I'm
you.
really glad you stopped me from doing that on the bridge. I really didn't want to.
Yeah, and if you want, if we run into those people again, we can let them know that you're not mean.
They don't care.
Oh,
They won't care.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It's been like that for a long time.
Well, we will
Me-
probably
me-
come back this way after we go to town, so if you're still around, maybe we'll find you.
Okay. That would be awesome.
I don't know how long that'll be, though.
I'd love
don't know
to
how
see
far
you
town
guys
is.
again sometime.
I don't think we're going to add Mr. Bugbear to the party, are we?
Not unless he
No.
wants to leave. But at least he can be a friendly face
I mean,
when
you
we
guys
drop
can try
by.
to persuade him.
We're good.
I mean-
I think we can leave him be, but he'll be nice to have a friendly face to come and say hi. Maybe he can camp with us one night.
My thought was
You know?
more would Meteor want to have to control both Callan and Mr. Bugbear.
Let's not do that to Meteor.
For the record, no matter what you rolled, he wasn't joining.
Okay.
Be
I
way too many
figured.
people.
Yeah.
Well, more, it's not the type of thing he's interested in.
He's a fun random encounter on the campfire table. Potentially now.
Okay. So, do you guys leave him here now? Or do you talk to him some more?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay.
So I would
Well, you
I would
definitely
kind
made a
of make
friend.
my goodbyes and move on.
You definitely made a friend. That's for sure. Luther the bugbear.
Yep.
Saflin is 2 for 2 on charming people with no consequences coming her way. I'm sure this won't set a terrible trend later.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because Grimly took care of the other one.
Yeah.
And we
You're-
don't
you're-
know what happened to the
good.
guys. Oh no. Actually, you could say
Yeah,
you're
that
3
was
for
Grimly's.
3 because you did charm the guys when we saved the satyr, and then everybody just forgot who you were.
True.
Technically true.
You're
Safran
getting
is
pretty
building a
lucky here.
harem. She's building a little harem.
Needs a harem when you have friends all over the world.
I wonder if he would have come across Newt and trying to think of Mr. Satyr's name.
I mean, we could
Oh,
ask
dear.
that too, but I don't know that it would have come this way
Oh,
in
dear.
particular.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't have come this far. Treants are generally fairly slow moving.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if we had looked around town a little further out into the forest, we likely would have found them.
See, the truth is there was a tree way over there that we didn't go towards, and it was him, and the little guy was hiding behind him, but we'll never know.
But
Yep.
Lily did the checking radius, and he wasn't within radius.
Right.
Right.
All right.
So
So
he moved a decent bit.
you guys say your goodbyes, and you start heading towards the city once again, leaving him behind, in a better mood than before.
Can we say that we'll check for him on our way back so we can
Yeah.
talk again?
Yeah.
Hopefully we meet up with him again.
All
And the
right.
Saflin friendship counter increases by 1.
Maybe
All
we
right,
can look
so-
for a special flower for him to bring him back one.
Yeah, I mean, I traded him for one from my hometown, but definitely if we find more, I'm down to do more flower gifting, flower exchanges.
Flower buddy.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys come up on the town.
Saflin
Okay.
will befriend the world and cover it in flowers.
So
Yes.
there isn't really, like, for Rockfort, it was like surrounded by walls.
I'm
and,
guessing
like, a big
this is like
gate.
an open village.
Yeah, this is more like an open village.
Okay.
So you guys come to the town. What's the first? It's at this point, it's probably late in the afternoon.
I'm guessing wander, look around, see if we can find an inn first.
I want
Inn
to
or
immediately
tavern?
look around upon entering and see if I recognize any of the townspeople in immediate sight as the ones that went across the bridge.
Okay.
That too.
With
Let's
a
see.
possibly terrible roll. Yep.
With an 8, yeah, you don't really see anyone from before that you remember. Does anyone else want to look for the same thing?
I guess I'll roll. Yep, mine doesn't
Because
look very
looking for
well
the
either.
thieves.
All right. Yeah, with those rolls, no,
Definitely
you
not.
don't really find anyone you notice.
Yeah,
I guess
Sam's
I'm just
looking
so
for
enchanted
deep
by the
signs.
village.
Pika looking for thieves did real well.
You're looking for thieves?
She's
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
for the thief
Thieves.
signs. Yeah.
The thieves.
Thief Guild. Or
hmm.
anyone that could give us info.
Oh, so you're looking for markings for Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
With
She's looking
a
for thieves' can't.
23. Let me think for a second.
Would that be more investigation?
No, I've been noticing like.
Okay, it's
definitely
just
from
general
perception.
awareness. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say with a 23, you do not see any kind of Thieves Guild markings that you recognize at the moment.
That was a good roll.
It was. Had to make me think.
Yeah.
Very good roll.
Find a
guessing
place
there's
to
just no
stable the horses
markings.
and secure the carriage.
Yeah. Start looking around for an inn or a stables.
Or a
Much
bar.
better roll that time.
All right, so inn/bar would be a tavern.
Yeah, tavern.
I ran
What
one
about
of those.
what about a stables?
Yeah, you could find stables probably.
I heard staples. I'm like, what does an Office Depot have to do with this?
If you're looking for stables, you find one fairly
Probably.
close to where you entered the village. They tend to set up
On outskirts of towns, usually, I would
on
think.
the outskirts. Yeah.
Right,
So
so I would want to start walking over with the horses.
All right. So you take the horses and carriage over there, and you find a man named Joff
Okay.
who runs the stable.
Joff the stable master.
Mm-hmm. So you're just trying to turn in the horses?
Yeah, see
Right,
if we can
asking
get them.
if we can have them hitched up for a little bit while we're in town and what that would run.
Okay. So I assume you tell him you got them from over in Rockfort.
Yeah, that they're on loan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is where you would turn those into. Yeah, we have a deal with them over there, so anyone who comes our way, we take the horses in the stable. And then the next customer we get, we send them back to them, that sort of thing.
That may or may not be us. We'll see.
Hey, if it's us, I'll give you the same, or if it's you guys, I'll give you the same ones.
Okay, sounds great.
They were lovely horses.
Is there a sign
I
over
think
the
they've really
stable that says
bonded.
Enterprise?
Enterprise.
Enterprise rent a horse?
Okay, that's good. Yes, there definitely is. Rule of cool right there. Enterprise rent a horse.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking we may have to go back that way at some point.
Probably.
Pick up, drop off at any location.
Yep.
Okay. So
There was no cost
Yeah,
incurred with dropping
no
them
cost.
off. It was just this is your drop off point.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
No cost
Awesome.
for dropping off. You paid when you picked them up.
Can I pat the horse
Excellent.
on the head and say thank you to it?
Yeah. He kind of nuzzles you. All right, and so
Try to be
then the
nice
rest
to
of
the
you were
horsey.
looking for a tavern of some sort?
Well, I think that would probably be our best place to start. Because you said there wouldn't be a guild hall here. It's too
Right.
small, right?
I mean, we were a decent distance away from the town. It's probably lunchtime
Oh, it's
or
You said late
evening,
afternoon.
dinner time.
yeah, late
dinner time.
afternoon. Yeah, it's about dinner time.
So tavern would be good.
Yes.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. So you find the local tavern and you walk inside. It's actually fairly busy for a small town tavern. There's quite a few people here drinking up, having some fun. You go right up to the bar keep, or do you look around for someone? What do you do?
I guess would be go right up to the bar,
All right.
introduce ourselves.
Pika wants to look around.
Okay, so look around.
With a 15.
With a 15, you find you see the barkeep. You see some people playing poker. You see some people playing 21, some dice. Seems like people come here to play and gamble a bit as well. And you also see a woman who looks kind of distressed.
I have a question real quick for
All right.
general out of character stuff that's related to game.
Okay.
Why were we coming here specifically again?
Dinner
Because
time, and
it's-
we're gonna need somewhere to stay overnight.
No, I don't mean the inn. I mean, why did we come to Briar?
because we
Yeah.
got
Because-
tips that the Vistani couple were seen outside of Briar.
That there was a
Okay.
group of Vistani
No.
here.
You got a tip.
Not the
that-
couple.
Yeah, not the
Or there was a
couple.
lone Vistani
Right.
outside of Briar.
Right.
So we were coming here on the lead to try and see if it was the person that is related to what we did. Or what happened to them.
Thank you for the
Give
reminder.
me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Or at least if they congregate somewhere, if they might be able to track each other.
Or if it's a different Vistani, maybe we can ask if they know anything about lifting the curse.
Correct. That was my other thought, is if we find another group, maybe they can lift the curse, or at least know about the curse.
Or
And
might
what
be able
our
to
next
help.
steps would be. Yeah. Because even if they can't lift it, if for some reason the people who placed it have to lift it, they could at least point us in the direction of, no, you need to get them to lift it. Or,
At least
give us
maybe
some
we can
kind of
have,
answers.
or just some kind of info as to what the curse is.
All right, I'm back.
Right. So we're trying to get hold of that Vistani so that we can ask about the curse that's on us ultimately.
And with your perception check looking around, you do not see a Vistani man in here. Not one that you would immediately recognize. Like no one wearing the typical clothing.
Firebutt, look at my stream.
Wavy, wavy.
All right.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Who are you wanting to talk to? The barkeep? Or
I'm
you
sure
wanting to try and play a game?
My thought would be talk to the barkeep first, introduce ourselves, get food. Maybe ask the question, and while we're eating, see if we
Right.
can find a person to
Provide
mingle
patronage
with.
and then ask our question.
Yep.
All right.
And maybe
you
while
go
we
up
eat,
to-
we can mingle and see.
Mm-hmm. So you go up to the barkeep and ask about lodging and food.
Yep.
And he tells you that it'll be sorry. How long you hoping to stay?
Can we
Probably just for the night. We're kind of looking for someone and hoping to find them.
All right. Well, let's see. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3,
6, I think, right?
Couple animals
A
too.
large
I see.
group, so if you like, we can share rooms.
Hmm.
We are a
Good.
fairly large party.
Yeah, I don't have enough rooms for all of you in single rooms by yourselves. But yeah, if you doubled up, let's see, that'd be 3 rooms.
3 rooms?
I could put you up for say 7 silver.
Okay.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll subtract that from our communal bag of holding funds.
And then some meals for a lot of you. We'll say another 3 silver.
Okay. I will also cover that from the bag of holding funds.
Alrighty. Anything specific y'all want, or just
The party has a
dinner
particular
special?
fondness for meat.
Meat.
Yeah, some meat, please.
Party after my own heart.
Gotta love some meat.
Meat coming right up. So he goes back, gets some meat. You guys find an open table and sit down, and he brings it out to you.
Meat and mead.
Yep.
So you guys are sitting there eating. Anything you're wanting to talk to each other about, or just gonna enjoy your meal?
Does anybody want to try to remember anything or investigate anything about the flower while we're just sitting here?
I would like to.
Okay.
While we're
Okay, well, I'm guessing I would roll a nature
ahead.
for that.
Sure.
Would it be
Fire, what were you
normal, or
saying?
would I have an advantage since I spent so much time?
Sure, you can roll with advantage.
Doesn't really help, though, I don't think.
And then I would also probably roll as well. Not terrible. 14.
Thank you, Angel.
While we're eating, I just want to kind of listen to the chatter because you said it's quite full in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see if I can hear any talk for anything because a rumor has to spread from somewhere.
Right.
So
All right.
let's
So
see.
with your nature rolls, none of you have ever really seen a hybrid flower like this before.
The meat is too good. I can't concentrate on anything else.
And while you guys are all eating, the woman who seemed kind of distraught comes up to your table. Please, can you guys help me, please? Someone?
What seems to be the problem?
What's the matter, ma'am?
My husband. They're gonna execute him. He's
Whatever
been
for?
wrongfully accused. So let's see. My husband Loman, they claim that he bought some things from people, and a few days later the money turned from silver to copper. But we sell farm goods at our stall in the town market, and he had to have gotten the coins from someone else, but no one will listen. I mean, my husband doesn't have a magical bone in his body. Please, can you help me?
He's not a very
Even
good
the town
husband, is he?
council won't listen to me. They have him locked up in the barracks.
What was the amount of currency in question that caused such a reaction?
Several of the other stalls had their money turn into copper, had their silver turn into copper. One especially is pretty much lost their business because of it.
Right, but why was your husband accused? Like, how much did he pass out that supposedly got transformed?
Probably most of it. But like I said, he had to have gotten it from one of his customers.
I'm just trying to figure out a number so I can know if we can pay this off and end it. Yeah.
It was a decent chunk. Let's say
I want to understand the severity.
Translation: more than we have.
Okay.
Let's say like 30 gold worth.
Okay. So more than a non-adventurer would acquire in a year easily.
Like this
adventurer, like non-adventurer life savings.
This actually like ruined one of the local businesses because of it.
Okay.
All right.
So it was a good chunk of change.
Substantial sum.
But please, can you help me?
Can you tell me, have you had any strange traffic at your stall recently?
Not that I can think of.
Anyone
dressed
it's mostly
oddly?
My husband who runs it.
Is he currently being held?
Stay at home.
Yeah, she said he was being held in the barracks.
Yeah, he's being held in the barracks.
Okay, so we'd have to see if we could talk to him.
My next question would be, can you bring us to the market so we can talk with the other stall people to see if they've seen anybody weird or new customers?
Yeah, that could work. But my husband definitely doesn't deserve to die for this. He didn't do it, I swear.
Well, we've only just come into town, but we are happy to investigate. We heard a rumor
Thank you so much.
of a Vistani man in the area recently, and we were actually hoping to find this person, so we were just wondering if maybe he had passed through.
I can keep an eye out, I guess.
We can certainly add this incident to our inquiries around town.
I would
Yeah,
appreciate
insight
it
check,
so
good.
much.
While
You're
I'm
the first
distracting.
people to actually listen.
Not to be distrustful of people,
Mhm.
but Curio has been burned once
Insight?
already from helping out somebody. So he's just wanting to look at her and make sure that she seems to be speaking from the heart.
Yeah. With a 22, she seems very distraught and very honest about what she's saying.
Okay.
I'm glad someone took advantage of me distracting to do that.
And I don't think that doing a magic or arcana check on the money would help.
You don't.
It-
She doesn't have any of the money with her.
But I'm
So-
wondering if some of the market stall people would.
I also don't know if
might.
it would help if it was previously enchanted and is no longer.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like the enchantment on them has worn off.
Like,
Yeah.
it seems like there was a minor illusion cast upon them. And
It
that
did take
then
several
faded.
days for it to transform back. So
Interesting.
all right. So
So does
You
one
now
of us
have-
want to quickly ask the barman our question first before we go off to investigate?
Yes, I don't want to leave right now. Like, how urgent is this? Like, how imminent is this execution?
When's
Will
the
it?
execution?
in 3 days.
Okay. It's pretty late. We've had a long journey. We will look into this first thing in the morning.
Thank you so much. You don't know how much this means to me.
What stall does your husband run?
We run the produce stall.
That way we have an idea where to look later.
And my other question would be like, hold on. Okay, my question was going to be, where can we find you if we do hear something?
Well, you could probably find me here. I'm pretty much asking anyone I can to help.
Oh yeah,
And what's your name, ma'am?
It's a high traffic place, so that's what I was about to say. My name is Yagurna.
What's
My
your
husband's name is Loman.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
Loman.
Yeah, I did write down Loman. That's the husband.
Mm-hmm. So Yagurna, Ygerna, and Loman, Lomman. If you're writing it down.
Y-U.
Sorry, what was Y-U-G?
There you go.
Yeah, what? Yagurna. Okay, Ygerna. I got Loman right.
I didn't.
Her husband, woman.
All right. Let's see. And
So I would assume that we'll try to track her down in the morning and get a rundown of any stalls that she might be able to point us to immediately that complained.
Right. And she also adds, if you are able to help, I'd be happy to repay you with anything I can. We don't have much, but we'll repay you with whatever we can. I just need someone to help.
So, what I would like to do is ask her for directions to where the marketplace is so we can have a head start in the morning.
Yeah. All right. And she gives you directions.
Okay.
If you keep helping market people, you're going to have food for life.
True.
All right. Never a bad idea to have a merchant owe you a favor. Yes.
Yep. So since Lily is our charm person, do you want to go talk to the barkeep?
Yes, I will go and speak to the barkeep.
I think
Seth
I'll
is
go up
definitely our
with you
face.
beside.
All right, so you go and talk to the barkeep. What are you asking him?
If he,
Oh, he's
I
running
am. I have a series of questions now. So, first question is: have they seen this Vistani man with either, like, I don't know what the actual Vistani man looks like, the lone.
Mm-hmm.
So the picture is probably good enough for
This-
that, for just
this-
dressed in that way.
anyone
This
dressed this
bloody-
way.
What is a what?
So they kind of dress like this. They're nomadic.
They're like fluffy.
I was just wondering if any had passed through
Curio's ear
recently.
twitches, but he keeps eating.
Well,
Did I hear something about Fluffy?
he was referring to like the outfit,
Oh, okay.
like fluffy outfit, floofy, however you want to say it. Let me see.
Curio's tail is secretly a Vistani in disguise.
I'm not sure. They haven't come in here. That's for sure.
Do you have any idea
Are
of
you guys wanting to wrap up fully in 20 minutes, or I know I think Pika has to leave. I didn't know if you guys wanted to keep going for a little
Sounds
while.
like a good plan.
Yeah, that way
Also
we can
seems
start.
like it would be a good place since we're at the end of the day.
We're at the inn. It makes sense to end the day and wrap for the
Okay.
session.
I guess my
Okay.
only other question would be for him if he would know anybody else who might.
Yeah, would you know
be an
anyone else who might
informant.
have seen people
Yeah,
around
heard
town?
rumors.
Any rumors?
Who would be a good person to
rumors.
ask?
There haven't been too many. You know me. I'm a barkeep. I love rumors.
Why we
But
came to you first.
Good idea. But haven't really heard many rumors about what'd you call him?
Vistani.
Vistani.
It's Vistani, isn't it?
Okay. Haven't heard anyone
Visanti.
dressing
It's
all
technically
floofy like
Vistani.
this. Vistani. Is Vistani.
Well,
Vistani.
the campaign says Vistani. I'm going with it. But yes, it's actually Vistani.
Yes. So he says he hasn't really heard any rumors about anyone that's dressing quite like this. So no one's really talking about it in here so far.
I wonder if
Okay,
any of the people playing cards and stuff would.
Y'all can feel free to ask them while I'm asking the barkeep about things.
All right. What else are you wanting to ask?
The other question that I was going to have was going to be relating to the woman that we just spoke to, Yagurna. What
Right.
I hear that this woman's husband is in a dire straits. What seems to be the issue?
That lowlife. Seems he charmed some coins to buy things he couldn't afford.
Is that
ruined-
a common thing around here, charming coins?
No, it's never happened before. But it had to be him. Who else could it be? He was the one who visited all the stalls that were affected.
Where would he have gotten charmed coins? Was he magical in nature?
I don't know. I never saw him do any magic before, but who else could have done it?
Weird question, but besides us, have you noticed anybody new or strange in town?
Me? No, nobody. You guys are the first new ones that's come through my bar.
Well then.
But any new people I see are the ones who come through the bar, which most people do.
Interesting. Let me see something here.
That lowlife wiped out Lena and Marl's shop completely with a tomfoolery hooliganness.
Would you say that this conversation is pretty audible?
Um,
Other
Not
people
like-
can hear what we're discussing?
yeah, probably. You're not being quiet. You're not being like super loud about it, but
Conversational
about it.
level.
Because I would probably be eyeing San to keep an eye for anyone who might be reacting to this conversation.
Perception check.
7.
Perception or insight. And I would probably be doing the
Either
same out of the corner of my eye.
With a 19.
Apparently, I need to perceive out of the corner of my eye all the time.
Yagurna is definitely listening to the conversation from a little far away.
That doesn't help.
And you see a couple people kind of like look your way, but nothing like suspiciously.
So no one's like shifting uncomfortably or
Right.
grumbling about the charmed coins or anything like that.
About the charm coins.
Because if they're grumbling, then they are likely someone who was impacted.
I guess one of the guys playing poker like kind of mutters "low life" under his breath.
We still have that. Somebody has the wand to detect magic, correct?
Yeah.
Not me.
I'm kind of curious as to if any of the coins would light up for the poker tables. I just want to know.
I mean, I have a detect magic.
Right, but that's a spell slot, yeah?
Yeah, but aren't we about to go to bed? So does it matter?
Fair. That's fair.
I'm not sure who has it, but yeah, someone
I
has.
think I want to say we gave it to Callan or Aurora.
I believe it was to Callan.
Yeah, I think Callan has it.
Should I just do a detect magic?
Can you do so subtly? I don't want them to necessarily ping what we're doing.
Does magic glow for everyone or just the caster?
Should just be the caster, I believe,
Okay.
but I don't have the spell up. Nene, what does the spell text say?
Yeah. Having trouble. Give me a second.
You sense the presence of magic, so it is only for the caster.
That's what I
Okay.
thought.
So yeah, it would be just me then, right?
Yeah, just you.
Yep.
Need user says, forget subtle. I want to riot.
Not this close to when
Right.
party members need to
So-
leave for bed.
You cast detect magic on the room.
Just looking around
Mm-hmm.
very carefully.
Yeah,
And
because you'll see
you
an
do-
aura.
You do see a glow over by the dice table. Some of the dice are glowing, and they seem to be controlled by someone who's winning quite well.
Peter's dice, I see. But none of the coins.
No coins that you've noticed.
What do we do?
You said you wanted to ask other people in there as well?
Yes. About the Vistani.
Pika says we
Specifically.
can fight next time.
All right. So you kind of question the room.
Mingle a
Person
little
here,
bit.
person there. Yeah, mingle.
Show the photo. And can we end on that person that
has
has the
Pika's
magic
trying
dice?
to nick the dice.
Yep, Pika
Nicking
is
the
trying
dice
to
while it's
palm the
actively
dice.
in use, though.
Pika tries to steal the dice.
But
He
they're
gets
being
an
used, are they not?
18.
You rolled it. Are you sure
Yeah.
you're joking?
Such a
With an-
joking.
With an 18.
I would
Are you
say-
joking or not?
I would say disadvantage if they're actively being used, but
Let's see. That's their perception roll.
okay.
So
Fair enough. Sleight of hand versus perception.
Yep. With an 18,
they're yours now, Pika.
you kind of like trip. You pretend to trip onto the table, and you grab the dice and drop a pair of dice of your own to replace it. So
Can
you
we-
Yeah,
now
'cause I
have
think
a pair
most of us start
enchanted-
with a gaming set, so yeah.
I'm
Yep.
wondering
You now
if
have a pair of enchanted dice.
I'm wondering if we should sit in the corner and see how his rolls go and if he gets pissed off.
Nah.
But while you're questioning the people, one of them does give you a little tidbit of information.
Ooh,
I think I saw someone like that. I think they visited Lena and Marl's shop.
Which shop is theirs?
The one
they're,
that closed.
the one that closed
they're the
down.
apothecaries. Yeah, they're closed down now though.
Would you happen to know where we can find them?
Yeah, probably at their house.
Would you be able
Okay.
to
Would
give
you
me
happen to
some?
know where we can
Either
find
their
them?
house or their stall. I'm not sure if they finished cleaning out their stall yet.
Do you happen to know where their house is by chance? We've got directions
Yeah,
to the
sure.
market,
Everyone
but
knows where they live. He
sorry,
gives
we're
you some
new here.
directions there. No worries. All right, so he gives you directions to Lena and Marl's house. So you guys have directions to the market and to Lena and Marl's.
I think start with Lena and Marl in the morning. If they're not at the house, check the market.
Pika's attempting to change her race into a Kinder.
I am attempting to do a short performance before bed.
Okay.
So
We're in a
Are-
tavern. If nobody stops me, you do a performance in the hopes of earning money or a free drink.
With an 11, you get a
Kinder
free
egg.
drink.
Yay!
Someone orders you a drink.
Yay!
I'll take it.
One of these days, I should try doing performance with you, even though my performance is not that great.
I mean, you can always aid me magically as well. As could I. Could aid myself magically. Add some frills to the performance.
I wonder what I would get for a performance. Let me see.
There you
Not
go.
bad.
Not bad. Pretty
bad.
solid base roll there.
With my flute.
You get a drink too.
Okay.
There you go.
Please.
Yeah.
I should
Call
do
me
that more
Simon.
often
Yeah. I mean, you have it. Use it. You know.
because I have a flute.
See, Lily and
that happens
Safi
is you get a
play. They're
terrible roll.
distracting the crowd while Sam
Well,
runs
Pika is
around
pocketing things.
palming
Yeah.
all the things.
Yeah.
And then I would like to go up to my room eventually and read my book for the night.
So
Yep. I will also head upstairs.
you managed to steal about 15 silver.
There you go, Pika.
Okay. And you target some of the drunker people.
Obviously. The people who wouldn't notice.
Trap it in the tip jar. All right.
Well then.
What's your
Okay.
perception for, Flaredo?
To see if I saw Pika doing stuff.
You definitely saw it.
Well, we would know to look out for it.
All right. So you guys head
Go
up to bed for the
upstairs.
night
I'm
after a
roll-
great performance.
I'm gonna roll medicine to see if I learn anything from my book.
Okay.
So I'll have to remember to save this for next time, but I just remembered. I got Disguise Self when I leveled up
Mm-hmm.
as my tiefling trait.
Mm-hmm.
I can disguise myself to look like the frickin' guy.
You could.
Or the girl.
Or girl, yeah. If I know what they look like, I can make myself look like them.
Well, that's handy.
But the minor illusion was more fun because it's like I have a little person sitting in the palm of my hand, which is fun.
Oh, yeah, you do have the inspiration.
Yeah,
Still.
let's use it then. So
Roll
Oh,
a
yeah, I had mine too.
that really doesn't
Okay.
help.
D4.
So do I learn
Uh,
anything?
You learn a bit more. Next time you get a good roll, you'll probably have a better understanding, and I'll have you roll with advantage after that. So
Okay.
next time you get a good roll with it.
Okay. And will it always be advantage after that?
Yep.
Okay.
all right, how do I add my D4? I'm trying for this flower information
Slash
one last
roll.
time.
Yeah,
1d4.
slash roll 1d4, or at the top left, where it has like the options for stuff you can do, there's a little dice symbol.
So that's 19.
The 19. What was that with?
That was for the flower in my horn. The tricolored flower one more time.
With a 19, you've still never seen one like this before. It's a very unique flower.
I
I'm
was
going
more
to
just
see if
thinking
I
if I
saw it in
could-
a book since she's insistent.
Yeah, I was less trying to know if I'd seen it before because I knew I hadn't, but
Mhm.
more
Maybe
to glean if I could glean any information about maybe the hybrids that created it or any traits it might have.
I don't know.
I'll think about that and get back to you next time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't have anything off the top of my head.
It came from another flower that I knew. That'd be something I was interested in, maybe.
Yeah, we'll say it. You can tell it's a hybrid between a purple flower you know and a yellow flower you know.
Okay, so a hybrid between two known flowers.
Yeah.
That works.
Question. Out of curiosity, when I
Okay.
was doing detect magic, that flower did not go off, did it?
No, it did not.
Okay.
It is a non-magical flower.
Okay. I was
Good
hoping Mr. Bear did not put some sort of charm on it. We're good.
Yep,
Okay.
just the dice Angel now owns, which could be very useful in the future. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end it there, everyone.
Do we do our long rest now or long rest in the morning?
Either one.
Okay, so that means we won't be
night.
interrupted during the night. Awesome.
Right. Thanks for
We're in
tuning
a safe space.
Yay!
So I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you next episode.
Yes, next
Bye-bye.
episode. Hopefully next week.
Yes, hopefully next week.
And
Who knows?
hopefully with the
Tentatively.
Nihon.
Next week.
Tentatively next week.
Bye.
I might be back tomorrow. Maybe.
Happy Turkey Day for those of you who haven't had it yet, including myself.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. My stream is gone.
But to tell my stream, I might be back tomorrow with some Pokemon. Depending how I'm
Pokemon.
feeling. But beyond that, thank you for coming, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.
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 Meow.